Hey everyone, welcome into the channel. So this morning is Tuesday. It is Tuesday all day, and we are at Roots Flea Market. It is a gorgeous day. The weather has been really beautiful these past few days, and today promises to be gorgeous too, which always makes for a good flea market day. All right, I actually bought a rolling cart with me, which I hate using, very hard to use up and down the aisles, but I'm gonna give it a shot today, try again. And what are we looking for? I don't know. Vintage booth is stocked, so I think I'm gonna be looking for items to sell on eBay today, which means not too many big items. That should be the name of my channel. All right, thanks so much for hitting that like and subscribe button. You guys are amazing, and I very much appreciate it. Let's get going. Let's go flea marketing together. Okay, it's a little before 6 a.m. I love getting here early. All of the dealers and vendors setting up, and it is a great time to score deals. This is a copper tray with a wood frame, hunting. That's kind of nice. I'm gonna give that a thought. Oh, the cat print is cute. I don't think that's an original. You're always there when I need a friend. That is cute. Yeah, see that? So it's just sold in a store. We're gonna see what Jerry wants for this. Oh, I like this little stool with the cricket. That's adorable. See, now we gotta pull the cart. All right, that is cute too. Hey, Jerry. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm good. How are you? What do you?
10 on that.
What's that?
I got 10 on that.
You got 10 on it.
I like it because of the caption.
Yeah, that is cute.
That's why I bought it.
Yeah, that's adorable. All right, I'll give that thought. Setting up lots of little, what are those? Little timers. Those are cute. All right, 10 on that. I'm sure it's a good price for him. We're going to wait on that. Thank you. I'm going to walk around, but I will be back and try to catch everybody early. Bounce-a-tot. That's sold. I'm trying. I was up at 3. I'm like, oh. Oh no, were you? Peterborough. Oh, I know Peterborough. That is very nice.
I don't have a price on all my baskets yet, so if you're interested in any, let me know.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not sure how to price them.
You know...
I know. I know.
How long have I been doing this? No clue.
Yeah.
Longaberger basket. That's a nice one. What are you thinking on the big one?
Well, what do you think?
I don't, you know, I would tell you if I thought. You know, I would be honest, I have no clue. Roger buys more baskets than I do. I mean, I buy baskets, but I usually buy the ones that are just artist made, you know, that type of thing. This metal basket.
3 are long, I know, isn't that neat?
Yeah.
3 are Longabergers and one's Peterborough.
Yeah.
And then there's an American, I don't know. You're talking about this one here?
Yeah. I don't even know what people use that for. It's not laundry.
Well, you know, woman, I looked it up. It came closest to the laundry basket.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does have handles.
Yeah. You think 15's too much?
No, I don't think. What condition is it in? Now I'm going to ask you about the condition, all the things.
I don't think it's as good as these other ones, but...
Is this a Longaberger?
Yeah,
it doesn't. It is signed.
Yeah, it's fine.
Looks a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay, for you guys, if you're looking how to tell Longaberger, there it is there. And that's the individual artist who made it.
Yeah.
That is nice. Okay, so it's got one break. It's got a little breakage here.
Yeah, that one's not as good a shape as this one and the other one.
Okay, and what is this one used for? Do you know?
I don't know.
Come on, Brenda.
I haven't bought them.
We have to have knowledge about this stuff. And what are you thinking on this one?
Probably.
Good morning, you.
Probably 10.
I'll bring it home and surprise Roger. I'll take this one.
He's not here?
No, he has his regular job today. His real job, I call it, which is so funny because...
he needs that job.
I know. In case the market falls.
Do you want me to keep this for you here?
Would you? Thank you. Oh, you know what? I have a pull cart today. Let me be a big girl and carry my own stuff. How's that? What are you thinking on this one?
7.
I like that. I'm wondering how important the liners are. Let me put this one
I don't
here.
know.
You know, with the clear, does everybody have to have the clear liners? I don't know.
I don't know. But a lot of times you see them without the liners. So
Okay, and then what about the Peterborough? That one's like a trash pail, right?
Yeah.
All my vast knowledge. You're getting it all.
Probably, I don't know. Say 7. What did I say? 7 or 10? 7.
I'll take that too. I'll take all 3 from you. We can just stick them in my cart. I could do it. You want to pack my cart for me? What do we think? This one on the bottom because it's the strongest.
And this one we can hold
The handles down. That would be great.
I don't know if that won't go in there though.
What do you? Maybe I did it wrong. Maybe we should put those 2 first. Thank you.
Let's take an hour or so to figure it out.
It's like Jenga every time. Oh, thank you. Beautiful rooster. He is beautiful. Okay. Yes.
He's so heavy.
Is he?
He's
Is he
very heavy.
wood or is he? Oh, he's.
wood.
No, he's not.
All right.
Click, click, click. I can never
So
cut my
heavy,
nails.
though. It must be the base.
Yeah.
And this is metal here.
I just bought a duck decoy. Did I sell him? I think he's got bids. And he's so realistic, wood looking. That's not the way to say that. And I think he's composite or resin or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Sometimes it's so hard to
Yeah.
tell.
Did you feel how heavy this is?
Is that really? Oh my, what is that, iron clay?
Homemade. No, it's clay. Yeah, it's clay.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is really heavy.
Some kids' project beautiful.
Little daisy painting.
Oh, that's $3. I can work that.
Okay, that's kind of cute. I'll take that too. I'm keeping track of all this. You always have great stuff.
So we have a 10, 2 7s, and a 3.
Okay, like I need more pottery. I must have over 100 pieces of pottery now. I can't help myself. I'm addicted. It's official.
I know.
All right, $2. How can I say no to that? That's
I'll wrap
really
that up.
nice. Thank you. You're so good to me. Oh, this is fun. Oh my goodness, all the fun stuff. Just take her whole table. All right, so once again, we are at Roots Flea Market. This is Maheim, Pennsylvania. Look it up, ROOTS, and look at the pictures. Very cool flea market. I love that. I love that. All right, so after the first vendor, this is what the cart looks like. Now, normally, Brenda and Betty allow me to leave my stuff that I purchased with them until the end. But I'm gonna be a big girl, put my big girl pants on, and pull my own cart. Oh, that is a very cool print. $40 for that Go Interceptor. No idea. All right. Love this. People just setting up so I can catch all the goodies out of their cars. If you watched one of my last videos, I was at Williams Grove Flea Market and was digging through people's trunks and cars and trucks. It was great. Oh, this is very interesting. Look at that. Huh, that is an original. That's almost good. Is that the ocean? Thinking it's the ocean. All right, what shall I look at first? Oh, look at this dog. Would you look at this dog? Is that a cement statue? Oh, it is. He's very heavy. She. Could be a he. Could be a fancy he. Oh, this is cool. This is not real. They didn't find that. Somebody made that, but it is quite beautiful. All right, photos. What else do we have? We have some little cast iron pieces, toys, Hot Wheels. Ooh, knives, big knives. Oh, look at this little velvet outfit. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. I don't do well with children's clothes. I have to say that. The few times I pick them up, I either don't know what I'm picking or they're just not good sellers. All right, I don't know which way to go first. I think I'm going to go to all my regulars first, and then we'll circle back through. Falsgraf. Look at that bird jug. I didn't know Falsgraf did pieces like this. Where have I been? That is very interesting. Wonder what he's getting for that. I don't know what this would bring. It's kind of cool though. I like that it has York, PA on it. That's nice. We have some ceramic red lions. Thought they might have been iron and maybe we could use them for bookends, but no. What are you getting for your jug?
Take 40.
40.
Yeah, it's not cracked or chipped. That's a perfect piece.
It's nice. Very nice.
It's a nice piece.
Thank you.
They're putting makeup on, they're doing their hair.
All right, I see some tapestries over there. There's a few purses. Oh, I've never seen a head vase like this. She doesn't look as old. Yeah, made in China. That's unfortunate. Okay, we have some jewelry here. 20% off the whole case. Oh, this is a lovely box. $18, 1970s Italian Sorrento. It's a music box. Black lacquered box, nice. That is nice. Oh, this is a sweet little bird. Hand signed. Good morning. $3. Looks like Eldrith, but I don't think that's Eldrith. It could be. Yeah, we're gonna take that. That is sweet. Are there any chips or cracks I'm not seeing this early in the morning? Look how nice that is. All right, we're gonna take this. Is there anything else we see? Old cans. I have one of these. I can't sell it. I think this is two different vendors here. Giving you all my thoughts. I'm gonna give this man $3.
Have a great day.
You too. All right, well, at least I bought baskets to nestle everything in. I'm gonna tuck this little bird right in there. All right, let's pull up to this table here. Pieces of pottery. Because, you know, I need more pottery. Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. That almost seems older to me. It is marked. What are you getting for your blue pot?
I think there's a sticker in the very middle bottom.
Oh, I'm looking right at it. Thank you. $5.
No problem. Hey, make an offer, kid.
$5. Would you do 3 for it?
What do I got on it?
5.
I think I have 3 in it. 4. I'll work with it, baby. That's why I'm here. I'm a marketeer mother. Literally.
That is a nice pot. I like that one. All right, I'll do 4 on that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're awesome. Keep looking, 'cause I'm not done putting it all out.
There's, oh, 22 on that one. It's got some nice pottery. Oh, look at this one. Don't let me forget my wallet.
Just remember, you're only the 4th person that came by, so I can't give you too many discounts.
But that means I missed all the good stuff. Oh, I like the way all of this looks. This looks very fun. Ooh, fruit in baskets. No beaded fruit that I see. It's all sparkle fruit. I love the old vintage or antique push pin fruit. Push pin beaded fruit. Wow, look at that catcher's mitt. That's an old one. That's not even a catcher's mitt, is it? It looks to be. Okay, some old stuff on the table. Look at this cat. Okay, no more cats for me. is kind of nice, isn't it? Let's take a look at his face. That would be adorable at Halloween, that black cat. The only thing I don't like about him is that you really don't see his face. His face is so pointed towards the floor. I guess you would set him up to where he was facing, you know, facing up a little bit. Well, that's a very heavy rock. Wonder what kind of rock that is.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you? Oh, she's hand drawn. She's lovely. Signed. I've sold this same exact one before. That is neat. Got some cats. What else are we seeing? A gold horse who looks like he's been painted. Still looking for small paintings with this vendor. He usually has the small paintings. I think last time I got the Adam and Eve statue with this vendor, which I absolutely love. I think it was one of you guys that told me that it was Adam and Eve. Wood hand carved. And that's in my eBay store right now. Okay, this is a beautiful pattern. I don't know that I've seen this pattern too many times. I'm trying to remember what it's called. This is lovely. I'm thinking the middle bowl is not the matching one. That's not a bad, you know, a bad grouping though, because they're missing the middle one. Wonder what they want for the trio. Pyrex, I'm looking. It's never marked with what the pattern is. Something dove into, I don't remember. I do love those colors. Do you know what pattern this is?
Friendship.
Friendship.
Yes, ma'am.
It is. Now, this bowl is not original to it, is it? Do you know anything? It is, because I feel like it would be the three of these. I don't know much about it.
Oh, no, they separated.
In other words, they sold it like this?
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, what are you asking for the three?
85.
85. I'm going to have to look that up. I don't know Friendship that well.
Okay. Yeah, it's one of the rare patterns.
Yeah. I'm going to look that up. 85 is your best price.
I could do 80.
80. And what about your artwork over here? Am I looking right at prices? Forgive me. It's early. I like this one here.
I would do 40 on that one.
Okay.
Not the Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I was telling you about that.
Okay.
No, it's not. I have a buddy. It's a Steelers fan, not a Pirates fan. So like.
Oh, lots of models. Look at that.
You want to do 10? Okay.
Okay.
I just went off
I'm
the
going to
price
look
on the
up the
back.
Friendship. I didn't know it was called Friendship. Oh, look at this. Star Trek. Very cool. Okay, so I'm looking up the nesting bowls in the Friendship pattern, and it does seem that the yellow one and the red solid were part of the original set. Here's the complete set of 4, the Cinderella bowls, which I just recently learned that it's called Cinderella because of the double handle. I guess I didn't know that, or I knew it and I forgot it. 79, look at that. Interesting. Okay, so the gentleman said he would take 75 for them, but I don't know there would be enough profit left for a resale. 179 404, 220. I would have to be on the hunt for that 4th bowl. Unless I separated them and sold them separate. So about $30. So that would be 30, 60. Yeah, that'd be what I'm paying for it. Okay, darn, that's a very pretty pattern, but it's not for me today. Okay, so we are looking at jewelry right now. Beautiful. Most of it vintage. Some of it marked, some of it not. I'm just judging on aesthetic. I like this cabochon. Not sure what the stone. Synthetic. turquoise. That's lovely though. That's like a nest.
I think there's 12 if I'm not mistaken. I don't
There's
know.
another one that's lovely. Okay, so they're individually priced 16 and 28, and the vendor said she'd do 25 for the two. I'm gonna go ahead and take these. What else do you guys see?
I'll do 10 for each of these, honestly. There's 13 here. I don't know if it's too early.
Yeah, okay.
I don't happen to have a little bag, right? Can I have that? We have like grocery bags, but not.
Okay.
No, that's okay.
How much is your Flintstone
This
swan?
little green stone ring.
Nice one.
Although it says earrings, I was going to get Brie. I'll just stick them in there.
Cameo.
So there for check it.
Okay, so here is your jewelry shopping for the day. We are looking at vintage jewelry, just lovely. Quite the collection. Beautiful cameos, rhinestones. I don't know a lot about jewelry, but I'm jumping in. So I'm going to show this to you guys, and you're probably going to say, I should have bought this or I should have bought that. But I will show you the pieces I did pick up. Different rhinestone pins. I think most of the silver has been bought. A few dealers here early in the morning. I just joined right in, but I have no knowledge. I mean, I can look at markings like everybody else, but just to look at it, it's an old style. No marking on it. So pretty. My grandmother wore a ring like that. Zabalone. Look at this abalone. That is very interesting. Little pinky ring. Alright guys, I was looking at this chain. Does anybody know what this chain is called? I've never seen a chain like that. So there's no clasp on it. It's quite long. You could double or triple it. Look at that chain. I have never seen that before. Again, I don't see a marking on it. This is beautiful though.
Good. It's almost, we gotta pay rent before 7. It's almost 7. I think the office closes.
Okay, my basket's in the way there. Alright, even when you have a cart, people always dig through my carts, which is a good sign. It shows they have good taste. Alright, so we picked up the 3 pieces of jewelry. This vendor is very interesting. Lots of vintage stuff. This might even be a different vendor. Looks to be maybe a collection of silk ties. I very rarely pick up ties anymore. I'm sure there are a ton of ties that do well, but it's not really for me. Okay, famous last words. Watch the next video, I'll pick up ties. Oh, look at these little guys. Oh, they're plastic. Darn. I was kind of hoping this would be wood. Look how sweet they are. Lots of markings on them too, but these are the miniatures I'm talking about. But we need them to be wood framed. It's so sweet. Oh, look at this little one. Oh, this is my favorite. Look at that. It's just a print. But isn't that adorable? Picture those on a wall. How sweet. Philly, PA. All right. I'm tempted, but they're not in great shape. Too many marks on them, so I'll wait on those. I do see a gold frame under here. Let's see what that's about. Oh, some very bright roses. You know, sometimes I think as I get older and move into retirement, what kind of things are going to be the easiest to sell for me? And jewelry is probably a very good option because it doesn't really take up much inventory space, and you can do very well with jewelry, even if it's not like, you know, gold and diamonds. So that is a niche I'd like to learn more about and stop picking up all of this big stuff. This is a piece of Viking glass. It's very pretty. Not sure what he's asking for it, and I don't know the resale value on that. Some little ceramic houses. Oh, an 8-track tape case. All right, some pillows. Oh, this tray is lovely. $125. Oh, that's beautiful.
It's a nice piece.
That is gorgeous. All right, we have box slots on the tarp. Gonna have to keep an eye on our cart over there. My consensus on the cart is no. I did it for you guys. I brought the cart. It is such a drag. Trying to go up and down the aisles, then I'm always walking away from it. A lot of the vendors here will hold my stuff, and sometimes I just make a trip to the car. So much easier. This is not bad so far because it's not too crowded. When it gets crowded, very hard to maneuver a cart up and down the aisles. But I like to show you guys that I try to put your suggestions into use. I think I've run over my foot a couple of times. I'm a little clumsy this morning. Look at all the jugs. Oh, they're pretty. So pretty. Look at this big one. That is lovely. What are you asking for this piece?
$175.
Thank you. $175. Beautiful. It's not $1.75. It's $175. I think one of the things I love about this flea market is it's primarily vintage and older things. Now, not everything, but there aren't a lot of contemporary items, new items, you know, just mass marketed items. This row, $1 each. Shall we look in the dollar boxes? See if we can find anything. Merry Christmas. Oh, look at that. All the different languages. Merry Christmas salt and pepper shakers, Japan. That is very fun, all the different languages. Not especially old. All right, I'm not going to get them now, but I thought I'd show them to you. Oh, they have the matching cups. I didn't even see that. Must have been a set. I don't see any marking on it. That is cute. Retro Xmas H. Howard mug. Cute. Look at the size of these brass ducks or swans. I think they're swans. I have never seen such big brass pieces. Crazy. I don't know where you'd put that. Probably on the hearth of a fireplace. That would be very cool at Christmas time with tartan bows on their necks. Very fun. Okay, I know everybody's not going to agree with me here, but this is gorgeous. I think this is real. Is this real? Look at the horns. Beautiful. Now, it doesn't mean that an animal was killed to produce this. Sometimes these are just, you know, found, and I don't know. So there's all of this. Now, I wouldn't decorate the house with this, but truth be told, I probably would put that on the wall in like a ranch house. I think it's beautiful. I think the human skeleton is beautiful, but I don't go around hanging skeletons. But that is very cool. Gazelle? Maybe gazelle. All right, guys, so I was just heading out and I met a vendor whose name is Dan. Look at this cool mirror. Look at these seashells. Is that not gorgeous? He wanted 20 and he said he would take 15, so I know I said no big things, but this is too pretty to pass up. This is all handmade. I think somebody made the frame too. Could that be? Doesn't look like it came from like a home store. But yeah, this is too good. I couldn't pass this one up. Just gorgeous. Look how good that is. Very happy. Even my toenail polish goes along with it. Okay, I'm just going to shoot this video with my phone because I put the camera away. This is the print we're buying. So I stopped by this vendor's spot to ask him if I could take my thumbnail in front of his spot. And I always like to ask permission, you know, because it is their items. And then I fell in love with this print, so I had to go back to the car and get my wallet. But this is John's booth. He isn't down the main aisle on the right usually. Look at his prices. Like, look at this fish pot. And you get a live plant in it for $5. Look at this big pot, $30. I forgot what this plant is called. I hope this isn't politically incorrect. I think this is Wandering Jew, maybe? Hey, John, Is this plant Wandering Jew?
Yeah.
Okay, is that still politically correct to call it that? I'm always afraid to say anything nowadays. Look how beautiful this is, guys.
You could call it
$30.
a roaming non-Gentile.
I love it.
This purple is called secretia.
It's not, is it?
Secretia?
It is.
Yeah.
It's too mixed.
Yeah.
I thought the Wandering Jew did the purple.
Well, it does, but there's a couple of those in there.
Okay, that is lovely. So this is John's booth. Isn't this great? Look at this. This is an original still life. Now nobody can have this one because this one's mine. We're grabbing that. $10. You can't beat that. All right, just going to give you a little view of what John's booth. Now he's sold a lot because we are into the day. But look how beautiful this is. He's got artwork. He usually has pottery, decoys, beautiful pieces. Look at this, a stained glass table, $16. I just can't. I have too much stuff right now. All right, so you want to look for the orange Ford something or another. That's John's car. Okay, so I think I captured finding everything on film. The shell mirror was the last purchase right before leaving the flea market. I couldn't pass this one up. I will probably put this one on Facebook Marketplace Local Pickup. I paid $15. I'm thinking I'm going to price this at $75 and see how it goes. Beautifully made, definitely vintage. The seashells are gorgeous. 3 baskets from one of my favorite vendors, Brenda. So thank you so much, Brenda. I also bought this little framed floral from Brenda, I believe. And look how cute that is. All right, not a big haul today. 2 pieces of pottery, a Tonala bird. At first I thought this said Eldrith because that's what it looks like it says on the bottom, but I don't recognize this as Eldrith, so it must say something else. I will use like a magnifying glass or take a photo of it with my phone and blow it up. Pretty sure this is Mexico. I paid $3 for it. And a new niche for me is jewelry. So while I pick up quite a bit of just modern costume jewelry, Chicos, and some vintage pieces too, Trafari and things like that, I saw quite a few people digging through this woman's inventory, and I said, let me join into that. Now the pieces are marked, but I did not pay these prices. I asked her if she would take $30 for the 3, and the vendor said okay. Beautiful pieces. Look at the work. So I don't think these are silver. I don't see any markings, but I thought I would take a chance. For $10 a piece, I felt that was fairly safe. I believe this is called a cabochon or bezel set. I have to look all of those terms up. I have heard different jewelry style terms and makers terms, but I'm very unknowledgeable when it comes to jewelry, but I love to learn a new niche. And this is one of the niches that I hope to learn more about as I get older. It'll be much easier to buy and ship jewelry. My daughter Mellissa, Freshbloominclothing, sells a lot of jewelry. So she has a store on eBay, and she has sold hundreds, if not thousands of pieces of jewelry. But I thought $30 for the 3 was a really good price. All right, guys, so that is the haul for today. Hit that like and subscribe button, and as always, go out and get what's yours. Good morning, everyone. Welcome into the channel. So today is Friday around here, and we're going to pull shipping for the day's solds. These will be, I think, the solds from yesterday to today. I have about 15 items. I'm going to show you probably most of them because I have a little bit of time this morning, which is just amazing. And we're moving a little bit slower, so it won't be as chaotic as normal. So this is what the basement is looking like. I am in good shape. I got a lot of dusting done. When you store this much inventory, you have to maintain the space. That's not talked about too much. It's not so glamorous for us eBay resellers that house a lot of inventory. So I did get all the floors swiftered or dry mopped, And what else did I do? I did any cobwebs in the rafters. Basement was sprayed. Yep, I keep everything very well maintained, just like if you had a warehouse or something like that. There's certain things that have to go on. I have a few bins pulled out. We're just leaving them pulled out for now. And yeah, we're going to go through the solds and see what's sold. I'll try to remember and tell you the buy-in price and what the item brought, including screenshots. This has nothing to do with anything, but I put this little wood lamp that I picked up at, where did I get this? I got this at Roots Flea Market. This is the shade to it. I put this on auction. I always interrupt my own sentences. And it's got bids already, so that is great. I'll try to put a screenshot of this on the screen, but it's not sold yet. I think it has a couple more days, so that'll be fun to watch. So if you find these little wooden lamps with a woven wood shade, a drum shade, yeah, definitely really good. This is vintage, very cottagecore. All right, let's get started. Let's see what has sold in my store, Lavender Clothesline. Okay, so we're going to do the hard goods first, like I always say, and then we'll go on to clothing, shoes, accessories, things like that. The first item that we're going to pull, a vintage hand-painted acorns, oak leaves dish, and this is made in Nippon, marked made in Nippon, so that shows that it is vintage and just lovely. Three-handled dish. And there is the mark on the back, made in Nippon, and this brought $19.99. Now, I found this, I believe, again, in Roots Flea Market. You guys wonder about how things sell. So when you house this much inventory, when you're a long-tail seller, the things you listed the most recently will have the most likelihood of a sale quicker. That's because they're higher in search rank. If I have an item that I've had, say, for 6 months or a year, that's now going to be a slower seller unless I relist it, unless I do sell similar and create a new listing for it, which is not hard to do. That will move it up in the search rank. But anything that I bought recently has a better chance of selling. So sometimes you guys are like, hey, you're selling more of what you're picking up recently, and that is why. Because on the eBay platform, with their algorithm, they're going to push the newer listings to the top because it's fresh merchandise. That's just how that works. But like I said, you can always do sell similar. Make sure you delete the old listing, and that creates a new listing with a new item number for your product that you might have had for a while. So sometimes I do that when I have time on my hands. All right, so $19.99 for the dish, and I think I paid a couple of dollars. And again, that was Roots Flea Market. The next item up, or the next two items, is the two Mellissa, I hope I'm saying that right, Mellissa sunflower mugs, $38. And I knew right away I wanted these. I found these in Goodwill 30. And here they are here. Be gentle picking them up. These are beautiful. I didn't even need to see what the brand was. I just knew that I would be picking these up and that they would do well. But it turns out that Mellissa, here it is here, is a beautiful brand. It's a brand that puts out really pretty, I'm going to call them stoneware. They're more like ceramic stoneware. They're really pretty. These two mugs are just gorgeous, $38. And it would have been Goodwill price, so I'm thinking $3 to $4 a cup. All right, next up, scrolling through, oh, the frog teapot. I love this frog teapot, $38. This is Majolica. No, it's not the brand Majolica. It's the style of Majolica. So here it is here. It's my understanding that the word Majolica is fine to use. And we're going to bring him in the light. Look how cute he is, sitting on a lily pad. Beautiful condition. And he brought $38. Next up is a vase that I fell in love with. It has a real satin look to it. This is a vintage amethyst purple frosted vase. I'm going to bring it into the light. I see it here. It's so dark it almost looks black. Let's pull this out carefully. And like I said, it's got a real satin finish to it. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. When you hold it in the light, you can really see that it's purple. Isn't that stunning? I thought this was just beautiful. No marking on the bottom, So I did a Google image search and just went by what other listings were calling it. So they called it an amethyst purple frosted Corolla Soli floor glass vase. Flor, I think, is flower in Italian, just guessing at that. And that sold for $34. I believe I paid $4 for that. All right, next up, 2 rolls of wallpaper. You guys know I'm always talking about wallpaper, $59.50. This is a more contemporary or modern wallpaper. This is the self-adhesive wallpaper, and it's probably going to be in here. So I'm gonna have to pull this bin down. I do very well with wallpaper. I don't buy it all. I try to get wallpaper that has a gorgeous print and a high quality name. All right, let's pull this bin down and look for the wallpaper. Okay, might not even have to pull that down. I see it here. Let's pull this out. This is like a cactus flower print. And again, when something's contemporary, when it is currently sold or recently sold, recently produced, you can usually always find it in a Google image search. Pre-pasted, removable, small wallpaper, spoon flower. So $59.50. Forgetting what I said this morning. I need more coffee. All right, next up is the Vintage Gold Royal Crown Plaque. And I put Queen and King decor on it. $29.99, and I see it here. I picked this up in Shillington when I went thrifting. I think that was this week. No, probably last week. Losing track of my weeks. When you see something like this, I mean, unless it's made out of really cheap plastic, which this one is not. This one is a composite. It's got weight to it, and it's in great shape. I don't care who's making it. I don't care the brand. Look how good the aesthetic is. So that was a great find, $29.99. And I'm going to say I paid $5 for that. All right, native deodorant. I think this is the last pack. I picked these up at the yard sale. This one also went for $12. I got 3 of them. And my personal cosmetics bin is still down from the last time I pulled one, which was just the other day. Here it is here. Like I said, this is the 3rd one. I picked up 3 of them, and this one sold for $12. I believe I paid $3.33. The seller wanted $10 a piece, and I said, could you do better on the price? And she said, how's $10 for all 3? Okay, that's a great deal. So that is going out the door this morning. The Bread of Life, I call it Bread of Life, our daily bread promise box, $8. These are quite plentiful, but I love these. How can you pass these up? They're so cute. It's a little plastic loaf of bread, our daily bread promise box, and they're all little cards with scriptures on them. And this always has good memories because we had this on our kitchen table growing up. And I remember reading these. I got excited when a color came up. Ours were, I think, green. I'm going to say green, pink, and yellow. And I always loved when I got the pink one. Simple pleasures when you're young. All right, so that is it for hard goods. This is my water, so I'm not selling that. Always lots of water, and my camera battery. But everything else on the table sold. Now I'm going to go back and we're going to pull the other items together. Okay, the next 2 items that we're going to pull, a pair of women's Nike Run Swift sneakers in black. Those sold for $39. And a second pair of shoes to a different buyer. This is UGG Australia men's loafers with a shearling liner, $44. Let's go get both of those. Okay, so many of you ask where I get my rolling racks. These I actually got a community aid thrift store years ago. They had quite a few of them, I guess from a store closing, and they were selling them. I think I got them for $20 a piece or $15 a piece. These racks are workhorses. I absolutely love them. I'm kind of sorry I didn't buy more. I think they had, like I said, 10 or 12 of them, and I bought 3. Each rack holds, I'm going to say, like 75 pairs of shoes. These are working out great. Can't beat that price. All right, the Nike sneakers are here. They are women's sneakers in black, the Run Swift. And we are also going to pull the UGG loafers. They're men's loafers. I can't remember if they have laces or not because I separate my loafers by slip-ons and lace-ups. Okay, so I'm going to pull this rack here. Let's see. These might be them right here. Yep, these look like them. UGG Australia with a shearling lining, and they are lace-ups. They are men's. We're going to grab the sneakers and bring both of these into the light. All right, so the sneakers, I said 39, and the loafers 44. Did I remember that? Did I remember that correctly? I did. All right. I got that. Oh, we had a third pair of shoes while I was back there. Champion slides. They are women's. Let me make sure there's no more shoes. Yeah, okay, so the last pair of shoes are like a flip-flop, and they are Champion. They are like an orange color, a logo, squish, a squish sandal. So let's grab those. Now, those are going to be in women's flats and Oxfords because I really don't have a women's sandal cart. Oh, there's a box there with Champion. I'm going to guess that they're new in box. Let's open these quickly. Let's see if this is them. Yes, it is. Okay, and I'll pull these out so you can see what these look like. I don't remember where I got these. No memory of it at all. If somebody said, do you have these in your inventory, and they showed me a picture before I pulled them, I'd be like, no, probably not. I don't recognize those. But with all of this coming in and going out, a lot of times I'm like, do I even own that item? All right, so this is what the shoe looks like. New with tags. I'm thinking I got these at a yard sale, so pretty sure about that. All right, what did those sell for? $15. All right, we're going to start on clothing together. Let's pull a few items of clothing, starting at the top. Well, clothing and accessories. A fossil belt. See, I just listed this one. I think I listed this one. Was that yesterday? Wednesday, I think. Let's move this rack. Everything on wheels. My whole life on wheels. All right, so that is a brown belt. It's going to be in here. I might have to pull this out further. You know what? I think I considered it multicolored because it has a print to it. Yeah, this looks right. This is multicolor and black. So I mixed those two together. Yep, this is it here. It is fossil. And it's got like a really cool painted pattern on it. Tiger lilies, like a floral, crazy daisy. And where did I get this? I bought this somewhere. I'm going to say a flea market. $22. All right, a top, Madewell, extra small. It's a peasant top. So that should be folded in extra small tops. So that is this bin here. We're going to pull this down and try to find the Madewell top. Okay, so this is the extra small bin. It was on the top shelf, and I actually had to dump the bin because I wasn't finding the top because there's so much in this bin. I think when I get to this level, I need to split this out. These are all of my extra small tops, and I have prints and solids together. So what happens is when I accumulate a lot, I start to further divide it into separate bins, so they're not so heavy. This is like 50 pounds up on the top shelf. All right, here's the Madewell blouse. Now I can stick all of this back in here, and we can go on to the second blouse, which I think is a J. Crew apple print, and that's going to be in that bin. Okay, let's pop this lid off. Let's see if we can find the apple print right on top, which is great. I love this. It's all the different varieties of apples printed on a shirt. J. Crew, size small. All right, we're going to grab these two tops and bring them to the table. You know, when I sell clothing, it's so nice to ship clothing out because I just slip this into a poly mailer, affix the label, and, you know, we're on our way. Whereas hard goods, you can imagine, you got to wrap each piece separately and really pack it well. But these are easier to photograph. Hard goods, I should say, are easier to photograph in the beginning rather than clothing, which needs to be steamed and cleaned and treated and all of that. Okay, so I think we're going to stop there. Thanks so much for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, go out and get what's yours.